Hey everyone, I'm Darkwater and welcome back to Tasty Planet. Sort of had to re-record this section of the game because the audio was just way too low for some reason. Last time we finished doing the levels outside and now we're going to a picnic table area. So let's see what happens. Good cheese. Shall we play dominoes? Dominoes indeed. Really good. What's that on the table? A mouse? Oh, you're just seeing things. Yeah, you're just seeing a really small and steadily growing gray blob on the table. They're playing more than just dominoes. You got Legos and dice and pennies. Okay then. I have no idea what's going to be happening later on in this game. I mean, I can kind of imagine just by the way they named the later parts of the game, like Orbit, Cosmos, that kind of thing. Obviously, I'm going to get very big. Probably going to start swallowing people at some point. Kind of like Katamari Damacy, yeah. Oh, that game, it's kind of like you stick people on top of a ball and it just keeps growing, keep adding to the outside of it. But in this case, you're this, sentient thing continually eating things. And this is slightly different from Katamari Damacy, where in Katamari Damacy, you're kind of just adding things to yourself, and if you crash into something on your way to wherever, then you can still release some of the stuff that you gathered, whether it's people or whatever object, animals, anything. And it'll just keep walking around and doing whatever, maybe running away from you. And you can always collect it again. But in this game, you can't really do that. It's like you're actually consuming things. So it's slightly different that way. So in this particular level, I'm trying to just eat all the puzzle pieces. I'm not trying to get to a certain size or anything like that. I didn't get a medal for that one. But sometimes it is hard to get a good time or a medal for this game, as I kind of mentioned last time. There's a whole thing with sometimes you have to wait for things to go on screen to be able to collect them to get bigger. Other times you just have to try to get to the objects quickly enough so that you can start getting bigger things. And usually getting bigger things is what makes you, bigger, obviously. So that's one of the limitations, like in this level. I have to wait until more mice get on the screen before I can eat them. This is the only way I'm going to be able to get big enough to pass the level. And if you're trying to get a good time, that's one thing that doesn't really help, is the whole space limitation thing. Yeah, I got a bronze, but it's hard for me to think about how I can get a better medal because I was trying as hard as I could to get a good time, but finish it as quickly as I could. Now, going through this, it's a little different because I don't have to wait for anything specific. To get on screen, my goal here is to get all the puzzle pieces before time runs out. And they are locked behind things that take time to, or takes different size to get them.
Yummy.
And let's see, now I can pretty much get everything big enough to go through the domino blocks. There it goes. We got a bronze for that. I wish there was a way to go faster, but I have the speed up as high as I can get it, so it really just depends on me, I guess, what I can do.
Yummy.
Now I'm big enough to eat dice first. Kind of resize everything. Get a different sense of scale in every level. It's pretty cool. It's partly the waiting thing where I have to wait for things to come on screen so I can eat them, since I ate everything else already. And partly it's just the speed of the mouse over the mouse pad, which I'm trying to go as quickly as I can, but I have to keep repositioning the mouse so it doesn't run off the mouse pad. It's a little kind of difficult, I guess, to try to get the goal in time, much less try to get good medals. And let's see, more mice this way. The thing is, the pointer thing will tell you which direction to go to eat something that you can eat, the biggest thing that you can eat, but it doesn't tell you where things are, you know, just automatically. You have to still have to go around the screen to find out where things are coming from. Yeah, they'll come to the cheese, but sometimes you need to grab them before they get there. Try to speed up the process a little bit, if you can. I don't know if this depends on like how many mice are on screen before it spawns more, or if it's on some kind of a timer. Probably a timer though. Let's see, I didn't even get a medal for that. And I did the best I could to try to go quickly. So, I don't know, some levels just seem extremely difficult. It's because you gotta wait for stuff to go on screen. Games of the Giant Peach. Army Men. Right. Let's see, dominoes. Now I can get mice. Get the stuff that stands still first. Be better. That's supposed to be a rat, but it just looks like a big mouse to me. I mean, I would imagine rats being a lot bigger than that, you know? Let's see. But yeah, this game's pretty fun. I recommend you guys try it out. Especially if you can't afford, like, getting a PS2, or... I don't know if they let you buy Katamari Damacy digitally on the PS3 or PS4. I've never looked, honestly. Seems like they should. They could offer it digitally. And, or it was on the Xbox 360. Well, a Katamari game was on the 360. They had it on several different platforms, different games. So I don't see why you wouldn't be able to find some kind of Katamari game. It doesn't have to be Katamari Damacy itself. There are plenty of Katamari games to play that are the same basic concept. But they're all pretty fun. So I'd recommend trying to get one if you can, and if you can't, there's always, you know, this one, Tasty Planet series. This is on PC, so if you just have a PC, you can get that. And it shouldn't cost too much. So it's like $5 or $6, I think. But I got this a couple years ago. And it looks like that's the end of this session. I think I'm gonna try to just have one video per section. And so I guess with that, I'm gonna stop the video here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Stay cool, and I'll see you next time.